So here you have it, Friday response question for Shiloh, the Christmas question. That's right. Let's go ahead and change that title. The Shiloh Christmas question. Let's put that Shiloh Christmas question. Now this is going to serve as a grade. It's a pretty easy grade. It's one that's going to be a little bit more fun, but a little bit harder to locate evidence on. So you're going to need your book for this one. So make sure that you have your book. Let's put that in here. Make sure you have your book with you. Book with you. Okay, so now that we've got that, let's go ahead and insert a picture of Shiloh. Let's see if I get an insert picture of Shiloh. Boom. All right, make sure you have your Shiloh book. Let's see if I get a picture of the Shiloh book. Can I get that? No, not really. But make sure you have your picture with you and your book with you, and you're going to have this picture up here to enjoy some good old Shiloh vibes. All right. Now that you got that, this is the Shiloh Christmas question. Here's your task. You want to read up to chapter 10. So if you haven't finished reading chapter 9, start by reading chapter 9. But when you get to chapter 10, you can stop. If you're already there, you could proceed on below. You see, here's the question that you're going to answer today. If you could pick one gift to give to a character in the story, what would it be? Use Amazon to find your gift and use specific evidence from the text to support the reason for choosing your gift. You see, all you need to do is first click on the gift where it's on the link that says Amazon, and you might go searching for something. Maybe you want to search for a leash, or maybe you want to search for some shoes for Darylyn. Whatever that may be, your job is to search for a gift that will benefit one of the characters in this story, that would fit them. And so that's your goal. You want to figure out what it is. So let's say, for example, that I wanted to buy a pooper scooper for dogs because, Marty probably needs one. Well, I have lots of choices. Now, you're not allowed to use a pooper scooper. I took the funny one, okay? If you can find another funny one, great. But he needs the pooper scooper, right? He's a kid that has a dog up on a hill that lives in a pen, and he needs something to scoop up the poo. And so that is what he's going to do. And I've got lots of choices. You could go the cheap route, or you can go the expensive route. For me, I think I'm going to look for something that just looks a bit over the top, maybe a little cheaper. And the reason I find something cheap is because I remember in the story, Marty's family is pretty poor. Not really poor, they just don't have a lot of money. And so I'm going to use one that seems to be the cheapest model, but I also want one that's a pretty good review. It's 4.5 stars here. And so 4.3, it's pretty good. And I'm going to use that one. So I click on it. And what I need to do is, in order to show this, the first thing I want to do is I want to take a picture. So I can always copy the image, or I could take a screenshot. One of the things I could do is I can click on it and press copy my image. And then from there, I can insert that picture, because you have to put a picture of your gift. There's a picture of my gift, the pooper scooper. Now what I got to do is I've got to answer my question. If I could pick one gift to give a character in this story, I would get a pooper scooper for Marty. Now I got to prove it. I know this because in the story, or in the text, and then I find the part in the book where Marty had to scoop the poop out, throw it over the fence after he came back from David Howard's house. You see, that's what you were doing. You're going to end up with this picture here of your gift using Amazon to provide a gift. And once you're done, have a great break and a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And so that is the goal. I will see you guys when we get back from break. Good luck. I'm going to delete this now and post it in Google Classroom.